Kinnock.
Thank you, Madam Deputy Speaker. The United Kingdom was the cradle of the first industrial revolution, and the opportunity for us to be the cradle of the green industrial revolution is there for the taking. But there is absolutely nothing in this budget that supports that goal. Now, Labour's game-changing Green Prosperity Plan is the ultimate example of a policy which will deliver on that opportunity and will pay for itself in the long term by driving growth, creating good jobs and thereby expanding the tax base. We'll double onshore wind, triple solar power and quadruple offshore wind. We'll launch GB Energy, making Britain energy secure and creating as many as 1 million good jobs across the UK in the process. We'll insulate 19 million homes, and we will of course invest in a £3 billion transition for green steel. Now, the Labour Party knows that every leading economy has a strong and healthy steel industry. So it's deeply concerning that of these leading economies, only Britain currently has a declining steel industry. And it is deeply troubling that there is nothing for steel in this budget. We know that more steel will be required in the net zero economies of the future than there is today. And that creates a huge market opportunity for British steelmakers across the globe. We know that UK steel companies employ 35,000 in good, well-paid jobs, well above regional pay averages, and 45,000 more in our supply chains. We know that steel underpins our defence sector and our nation's economic resilience in an age of turbulence where authoritarian regimes are a threat to our supply chains and a threat to our democratic values. And we know that if the government continues to sit on its hands, it will mean that tens of thousands of jobs could be lost and our country's resilience will be in tatters. Madam Deputy Speaker, we on these benches recognise the scale of the challenge. Steel companies in Canada, Germany and Spain are receiving up to £1 billion per plant to decarbonise, yet the British government's offer to our steel makers is just a fraction of that. It's therefore unsurprising that Tata Steel, owners of the biggest steelworks in the UK, which is in my Aberavon constituency, have reportedly given the government until July to improve their investment offer due to the growing concerns that competitors in mainland Europe are getting ahead of us in the drive towards green steel. If the government continues to dither and delay, then we could see the closing down of one of the blast furnaces, which would be truly a hammer blow for our Port Talbot steelworks. Labour's message to Tata is clear. The cavalry is coming because a Labour government will deliver on the Clean Steel Fund, but perhaps there isn't time to wait. So our message to the Conservative government is also unambiguous. We need action now. Do not once again betray industrial communities such as the one in my Aberavon constituency. Step up to the mark. Deliver for green steel. Make up your mind. Do you believe that the UK should have a steel industry or do you not? Madam Deputy Speaker, we need a growing economy which can deliver good jobs that you can raise a family on. We need a single-minded commitment to investing for growth and a proper industrial strategy that will enable us to stand as a country more firmly on our own 2 feet rather than being over-reliant on authoritarian regimes and dictators across the world. That is how Labour's mission-driven government will deliver. No more sticking plaster solutions. Give our steel workers who make the best steel that money can buy. They're just asking for a level playing field. The government needs to step up to the plate and do the right thing. Thank you.